Hey friends, happy Friday. I wanted to come here and share with you guys my current skincare routine. Most of the time when I'm getting ready or winding down, I'll light a candle in my restroom and get the water started running. And then I'm kind of prepping for my bath for the night, and usually this is how I really start on my Sunday nights. So I have the water running here and I'm prepping for my bath. And then I've pulled out all my things that I'm going to use in my skincare routine right here on my counter. All the essential things that I'm going to use to clean my skin. And all of these products are drugstore products and very affordable. As you can see, my counter has a lot going on it. But this is actually one of the cleaner days of my bathroom counter. And I always have tons of candles lit when I'm winding down and getting ready for the night hour. So I'm going to soon get ready to stop this water. If you notice here in my restroom, I have my plant. Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm bringing you my current skincare routine. Not my updated routine, because this is the first time that I'm going to completely walk you through my skincare and what I do for my skin. I have to be honest here, a time ago, I guess in my previous life, my skin was terrible and it was at a place where I would not leave out of the house. It was at a place where I was basically hidden. I hid myself to the point where it was depressing me. My skin was doing something completely abnormal. And I was going through a lot of changes in my life, and so my skin was taking the turn along with the changes in my life. And those turns were not the most positive turns, but I will say that, you know, I think I was sitting down one day, and if you have never read the story on my son, I would say head to my blog, or I'll link his story down below. And you can read his birth story and just some of the things that we had to endure in his birth story. But a lot of those things and a lot of different factors were kind of just going on in my life at the time. And it took a toll on my skin, especially concentrated here on my cheeks and concentrated on my forehead. And guys, when I say that my skin was at the worst, it was at its worst point. I thought that my skin would never go back to normal. And I have to say that if you're someone who's suffering from acne, or you have acne scars in your skin, I am a living, breathing witness that it can change. It can go for the better. I found me a dermatologist, and I don't want you to think that there was a point where I thought just over-the-counter products or very expensive products would take care of my skin, and that was not the case. I had to go see a dermatologist, and he gave me a game plan and something to, like a task list for something for me to do and take care of my skin. And guys, I also had to take some oral medication to get my skin back to where it should have been. But it also took a lot of work on my part to make sure that my skin was headed in the right direction. So there are a lot of factors that go into having really good skin, or at least attempting to have good skin. So on my channel today, I just want to share with you just some things that I use. So you see, I have on makeup from my day at school, and I'm getting oily, if you notice right here in my T-zone, in this area right here. And I have long bangs, and so they don't tend to bother me during the day. And I thought that maybe that would be a cause for my skin, excuse me, for my skin to break out again, but it wasn't, because my hair is kind of on the more dry side. So with this routine, I am going to get these bangs out of my face, and I am going to put them back a little bit so we can work on our skin, okay? So the first thing that I do, since I have a full face of makeup, is I take my Simple Wipes. And one thing I must say about the Simple Wipes is that they're from Sensitive Skin Experts, and I really have enjoyed these, and I've been using these probably for the last 2 to 3 years, and I've gone through a few, but these tend to just have less harsh chemicals in them. I cannot use all of the wipes that are on the market. This one seems to be very comparable for sensitive skin. It speaks about that in its formula. Sensitive Skin Experts. It has no parabens. It has it has an aqua lock in it. There are no artificial perfumes or dyes. It will not upset your skin, and there are no harsh chemicals in these wipes. And they're really just really good. They have vitamin E, vitamin B5, no, like I said, no artificial perfume, no color, no dyes, no alcohol, no parabens, and they're dermatologically tested. And they're just been designed for sensitive skin. So it really only takes me one wipe to kind of do the job. So I go through my eyes first, and yes, I do have on mascara, but I don't have on waterproof mascara. I'm not a big fan of waterproof mascara, but I know that some friends like it, and that is okay. And so I just go all the way through, and I just get to wiping all this makeup off. And guys, I get as much of this makeup as I can. And one thing I've noticed about my skin is around my T-zone, I have large pores, and I try to make sure that I wipe really well around my pores. This is actually on the lighter day of makeup, just because I don't have just a heavy amount of foundation on my skin. So I even go here behind my ears, and I go as far as the hairline. And guys, I even go to the edge of the wipe, and I grab my lashes a little bit. Be very gentle with your lashes. And I just tend to grab the mascara off my lashes and make sure that I'm getting the mascara off. So it's very nice. I love it. And I just feel as though that these wipes really do the job for me. I don't have to try a lot of wipes on the market. Like I said, my skin is ultra sensitive, and I don't want to introduce too many different factors to my skin. And guys, if you ever want to try a new product, try that one product in your routine without other new products, so you can see if it has an effect on your skin. I tend to do that. I give a product a try for about 2 to 3 days. I try a small portion of my skin, and I make sure that I check to see if the product is going to harm my skin or just make my skin act completely funny and not do what it's supposed to do. So once I've gotten off all this makeup and all this face dirt, which is, woo, this is a lot. So once I've gotten that off, I'm going to go in with my L'Oreal Pure Sugar Scrub, and it's in the Smell with Kiwi. As you can tell, this right here, oh, the smell is amazing. So I actually just take, it actually matches my fingernails, I just saw that. But I'm actually gonna take just about a fingertip, much of that. And this is by L'Oreal, and the thing I love about this is that I just put it right here between my fingers, and then I start to massage this into my skin. And I do have to say, this is probably one of the best smelling exfoliating scrubs that I've ever had. And this was very affordable, It was under $7. I want to say under $6 at Walmart. Now, I don't know how the price is going to vary at any other drugstore, but most of these products that I'm showing you are drugstore products because they're drugstore priced. And so I am just massaging this in. And guys, like I said, I only do this exfoliating about 3 times a week. I think that's enough time for the dead skin to build up and get off of your skin. I cannot tell you guys how much this smells so good. So once I'm done kind of scrubbing and getting this all in my skin, I'm gonna go ahead and rinse this off, and then we'll go in with the next product. okay. So I'm actually just patting my skin dry. I don't want to dry it out just completely, but I'm using a dark colored towel just because I like to preserve whether there's any leftover mascara on my lashes. I don't want it to destroy my white towels. So I'm just going in with a dark towel here. I've learned my lesson about those white towels. So the next product that I'm going to go in with, and before I show you guys that, if I'm not using the L'Oreal, I'm actually going to use the Aveeno Positively Radiant Cleanser, and this is also a skin brightening daily scrub, but I'm actually almost out of that one, so I don't mind switching over to the L'Oreal. Like I said, the smell is amazing. So I'm actually going in with the Aveeno Positively Radiant Brightening Cleanser, and I just take about 2 pumps of that and I put it here. I wet my hands just a little bit to kind of get it going. The thing I love about this, once again, the smell. And guys, when I went to the dermatologist here in Houston, the dermatologist was called West Houston Dermatology, and there's a pretty amazing dermatologist in that office. But he had me purchasing a face wash that was like 40 bucks for the bottle, and I just could not continue to pay that. So I looked for something that was very comparable but would not break the bank, and this was one of those products that I found that was extremely comparable and was in my budget and didn't break the bank and just did the most beautiful things to my skin. So now that we have this in, I'm gonna rinse this off. And guys, I'm rinsing this with cold water, just so you know, the cold water is just closing up my pores. Okay, so I'm back, patting dry again. So I'm patting this dry. And then the next product, so try to be very gentle with your eyes, because mine are very sensitive. So I'm going in with the next product, which is, I love this. I found this actually in my TJ Maxx and Marshalls haul. This is the Lanolin Rose Hip Oil, and it's a skin renewing firming serum. It has collagen and vitamin C and vitamin E, and I actually use this on my face to kind of, you know, firm up my skin. I am, you know, moving on with age, and so I just rub this in my fingers and I just put this all over. I even go in the neck. So I keep rubbing. And remember guys, the neck is a part of your face. So, you know, I like to kind of pull a little bit. That's me. You don't have to do that. But I am giving me a nightly massage. So this is something I kind of prep to do, you know, after I've had my bath. I just love it. It has been one of the products that I've tested over time and was hoping that it would be okay on my skin, and so far so good. And that was very affordable. If you have a TJ Maxx or Marshalls in your area, I suggest that you look in their beauty section, and you will find a lot of serums and a lot of things, and you have to look at the expiration date on some of those serums just so they're not expired. But a lot of the products that come there are either discontinued or they're just moving it out of the way because something new is about to be launched in that line. So One of the next things that I love is the L'Oreal Eye Defense. And you apply this in small dots around the eye, and you can use this in the AM and the PM. And one thing that I have to say is it takes very little. One dot does both eyes for me. Very little. It has a very soft smell, and guys, this is also works under your makeup. So if you want to use this before you start putting on your eyeshadow, that works as well. But I just kind of give my eyes a good rub, and this is kind of getting towards the end of my skincare. Don't get me wrong, I think there are some wonderful products out there, and some beautifully packaged products. And you know, at times they are calling my name, but even in the sake of using a lot of those expensive products, I have to use what works for me. And if these drugstore products are working for me, I would like to continue to use them and promote them on my channel, because they really get the job done, and for someone who has had just terrible skin. And the last step in my skincare before I go to bed is using my Mario Badescu Cucumber and Aloe with green tea. I give myself a good spray. And guys, this stuff is so good, and I've talked about this in several of my makeup videos. I even set my makeup with this stuff. It smells amazing. It cannot be beat. That is something that's very affordable. It's under $7. You can find that at Ulta, or you can order it online. I've been using it now for the last year, and I just think it's done wondrous things for my skin, and I'm very proud of the result. And these are just a few of the products that I wanted to share with you, just so you can kind of see what I'm doing at nighttime. In the morning, I will minus the sugar scrub and minus the exfoliant, because I only do that about 3 times a week. So I may exfoliate on a Sunday, then I'll exfoliate again on a Wednesday, and I may exfoliate on a Friday. So I try to space it out, but I definitely get it done because your skin needs it. You're taking off that old layer and giving us a new layer. So as you guys know, I'm always going to tell you to hit that bell button so you know when a video is uploaded. If you're not a subscriber of my channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button right down there below, and so you'll know when I'm gonna upload another video. If you have not gotten a chance to visit Delightfully Styled, I will link that down below. All my social media handles are down below. Head there and follow me there. Also, don't forget, this video will be uploaded again. I'll maybe have a couple more videos before Thanksgiving, but I'm definitely gonna tell you really early Happy Turkey Day, and I will see you guys again on my next video. Thanks again. Bye.
Hey friends, don't forget to check out my previous video on how to glam quickly as I prepare to get ready for a concert to go see Maxwell, and also a few tips on heading out for date night. Thanks.